guys. I don't really know what to say here, guys. To be perfectly honest. Judging by the title, you know what kind of video this is. And, yeah, I don't really know what to say after this chapter. Because, well, frankly, we don't really learn shit. And here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing going into this chapter. I did not expect us to get a definitive answer here. I fully expected us to beat around the bush and for this to be prolonged. I didn't expect us to get literally nothing, though. Now, I'll tell you right now, even with everything that happens in this chapter, this does not prove anything. Now, I know some people are going to say, yo, that's copium, denial. It's really not, because it really doesn't prove anything. That's the thing. That's why I'm sitting here so, confused. What am I supposed to really say here to you guys? Because, here's the thing. I fully expected this chapter to end today with, again, I didn't expect them to give us a definitive answer to Ruby's question from Aqua. I didn't expect that. I expected Aqua to tell her something along the lines of, I'll give you an answer when we're done with the movie. Wait until then and I'll give you an answer then. I fully expected us to get something like that. That's what I went into this chapter thinking was going to happen. And then we just don't get anything, huh? But then we get the clinginess, which those panels really were real, huh? I told you guys in my last video I wasn't going to look this up, but I'll be honest. I did last night. I looked this stuff up last night. And that stuff was real. Huh. Now, I'll tell you right now, again, that doesn't prove shit. And people are going to go run with this. How much you guys want to bet that other content creators today are going to use this particular shot as their thumbnail, and they're going to run with it, saying, the leaks were true! Guys, it's happening! How much you guys want to bet that's going to happen? I know I'm going to see that shit in my timeline. And this really doesn't prove a single freaking thing. It doesn't. That's what's so perplexing about it. We quite literally tiptoe around the main issue that people want to talk about. Okay, Aki. Alright. Okay, sure. But anyway, besides that, that's not to say that we didn't have a good chapter of Oshi No Ko today. Because we actually did. It just didn't star the two characters we thought it would. It starred two other characters. And in particular, Mayuko. Because I would argue this chapter is focused on Ruby, but more specifically, Mayuko, and how she wants to handle Ruby moving forward, actually. I kind of like that we're going in this direction, but at the same time, getting no information is frankly kind of fucking whack. But, okay. Our chapter really focuses on Mayuko kind of struggling to be the president of the company and wanting to push Ruby forward because she knows that this is her time. If she is going to ever become number one and be the biggest star, now is the time, and she knows that. So she knows she needs to push her more. But as her mother, at the same time, she realizes that how hard she's been working already and how she cannot maintain this shit. She can't. She cannot maintain this. She will give out. And she's struggling with her duties as both. And we see that. This is a great chapter for Mayuko. Just not what any of us were expecting this chapter to be. And it's here at the end of the chapter, as we see Mayuko is quite literally at her wit's end and overwhelmed. We see Ichigo come back, which is a big deal. Honestly, And I'm very curious next week, actually, with the implications that this has. Like, what is this going to mean moving forward? We'll have to wait and see, but man, guys, I gotta be honest. Like, that's kind of whack. It's kind of freaking whack, man, that they don't mention anything at all. And you know they're dragging it out, trying to make it a big suspenseful moment. I'll tell you guys now, I still fully believe that it's not what people think it is. It might not be a flat out no at this point with what we get in this chapter, which I don't love, but I still don't think it's a yes. That just seems so unlikely to me. Just with everything we know of this series and as Aqua as a character, that still, even after this, just seems so unlikely. But I don't know, man. I didn't even know if I wanted to do this video anymore, because I really didn't know what to talk about that much, to be honest. But I don't know. Man. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments on this, honestly. Like, how do you feel about us kind of not getting anything in this chapter? Do you like that? Do you not like it? I'll tell you now, I don't like it. I don't like them prolonging it. Just let us know already, you know? Don't drag it out. Because if they drag it out and it is what everyone doesn't want it to be, we get our Sweet Home Alabama type ending, I think that's just going to hurt the series more. Like, flat out, I think that's only going to hurt the series in the long run. So, I don't know, man. I'm just going to have to keep following it weekly, and if something crazy happens, I'll make another video. But let me know your thoughts on this chapter down below, guys, because I don't know. I don't know how to feel, frankly. But we'll see. I'll see you guys in the next video. So I hope you guys have a great day, week, month, and year. Until then, deuces, and have a blessed day. I'll see you guys. Alright, guys. I'm going to tack this on at the end of the video right here. And I normally don't do this, but I sat a little bit and I collected my thoughts on this chapter. You got my raw reaction before. Now I've sat and thought about it. And I'm going to tell you right now. After reading this again, I really don't think it happened. I really don't. And I'm going to tell you why. Because to me, this pretty clearly seems like a bait and switch. It really clearly, now that I sat and thought about it a little more, this 100% feels like a bait and switch, guys. It really does. Like, you can tell they're having fun with it now. Like, they're messing with people. That's what I really feel. Because what I think is happening is this isn't them dating or anything like that. Nothing like that at all. This is Ruby just being clingy with Aqua because she knows that he's Goro now. She knows that he was the doctor that was in her life for so long. That was her literal shining star. And she's so clingy now because of that. It's not because they're dating or anything like that. I 100% feel that way now. And I think I'm telling you guys this now because I know people are going to run with this shit today and really just say some pretty out-of-pocket wild things. And I'm telling you right now, that's my opinion. Bookmark this shit now because I'm telling you that's going to be the case. He told her no, or will tell her no. I fully believe that now that I've sat down and collected my thoughts on this. But again, you let me know down in the comments what you think. I could be way off the mark, to be fair. I ain't always right. I could be way off the mark, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on it down below in the comments. And I'll see you guys next time with that little closing remark. Just wanted to add that in because I really don't think it happened now. Just saying. Deuces, guys.